What's up, Collective Fam? It's your boy Tony the Toy Rat, back with another rigorous resin review for new PVC pre-owned or previewed. And today, it's a new one. We've already unboxed them, but in honor of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse coming out, we're gonna talk the Green Goblin. Spider-Man. This guy. Stay tuned. We're gonna go through it all. Okay, Collective Fam, let's get the basic housekeeping out of the way right away. Everybody always wants to know, how big is this sucker? Well, tip to toe, he measures 13 and 3/8 inches. You're gonna need 14 plus inches of height. You're gonna put him on the shelf. But what's more incredible than that is how wide he is. All told, with the base and all the smoky cloud fog coming down, he's got 15 inches of very wide base. What it means is he's not going to move. He's extremely stable. It also means you're not going to be able to put a lot next to him. But who gives a... This guy is so awesome. He can sit by himself anywhere you want. And even better than that, they made him so you can put him on the wall. Let's talk some more about him. Of course, this is a Diamond Select gallery piece. This is a molded PVC. Structurally, integrally, it is a excellently made piece. It is foundationally so strong that you're not worried about anything falling apart, moving, tearing off, or having to be replaced. This is the Green Goblin. So, guys, growing up, the biggest villain for me on the Spider-Man side of things was Norman Osborn's Green Goblin. Of course, millions of other wonderful villains in the Spider-Man universe, but this is the guy that always came across to me as the quintessential bad guy that was going to mess with Spider-Man. And they have done a fantastic job. They did not, thank God, they did not go for the sculpt for anything that was in any of the Sony movies. Although it was a good retcon and they made it sort of believable, it just took away from a lot of the Goblin-esque qualities of the Norman Osborn. So let's talk about the statue itself. He's not heavy. He's not heavy. We're talking about 2.5, 3 pounds maximum. But this, I don't even want to say the word dynamic because it is just like flawlessly done. It feels like he's jumping out of the pages of the comic book. He is definitely shooting his pumpkin bombs at Spider-Man or anybody who's in the way, and he is flying on his glider at Mach 2, and he's billowing up a cloud of foggy smoke behind him. You can't get any more better a snapshot of a villain on his way to do some really villainesque stuff. He has his pouch that he carries with him. You wonder where he carries all those bombs? That's where he carries all those bombs. His skin is scaly. You see it? You see how they went for the old school goblin-esque riddled skin, almost lizardy? Look at the eyes. They took a lot of time on the portrait of this character, and the portrait is flawless. He looks like a goblin should look. Moreover, he looks like the Green Goblin should look. They have parts of his hood sort of flailing about, which I love. It's not really static. It's not locked into one location or another. His hands and his arms he's shooting a finger at you while he's holding this here pumpkin. Do you see that? You see that pointed out right there? Look at the texture in the glove. Do you see that? Forget about his musculature. Look at the glove itself. It looks like it's leather. It looks like it's worn. It looks like it's being worn. There's enough wrinkles in it that I feel like it could be reality. Same that goes with the cloak part of the upper part of his shirt, I guess you want to call it, and the bag that goes all the way across. This is a piece all by itself. It moves, and it was put on after the fact. These are two pieces with the base having this big round piece here. And I thought first, hey, is that something for a battery? No, it ain't. For a minute, I was like, ooh, does this light up? No, it doesn't light up. But it doesn't have to. Look at the color scheme here. The bright yellows, the deep oranges, little flecks of red. And then the tube that carries him down. This tube right here is how the piece is centered into the base. And the base is what is holding him up because he's got this ultra flowing pose that he's jumping out for. So they needed to sort of regulate the backside of this base so that you can put him anywhere. I am excited to put him on the wall for sure. And I'm going to show you next where he's going to go. Or maybe we'll show you at the end. Hopefully you'll stay all the way through the end and you'll see what we're going to unbox next. Because let me tell you, you don't want to miss it. Well, here is your did you know moment. The Green Goblin is an alias of actually several supervillains appearing in American comic books published by Marvel. The first and best known incarnation is Norman Osborn. Created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, he's generally regarded as one of the best, biggest, baddest ass arch enemies of Spider-Man. Now, along with Dr. Octopus and Venom, he is probably the top 3, 4 for Spider-Man to have to do battle with. Originally, he's a manifestation of some chemically induced insanity. He basically took some serum trying to change his body and turned himself into a crazy, psychopathic, Green Goblin-esque character that is insane. Insane just happens to be a trait that's shared by a great many Spider-Man villains. Ask yourself, what was Stan Lee thinking? All of the villains should be insane? I don't know. Even if they don't act insane all the time, they are. And we're going to take this opportunity to show you the next group of villains who are mostly insane, but we're going to be unboxing for the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse celebration. The first of which, next up anyway, will be the Vulture. And this is the comic book accurate Vulture, and not the one from the MCU or actually Sony's retcon version of that. And we will also be opening Dr. Octopus. That's coming up. And that's right. You said what else? What else? What else? Oh, the Venom Pool. And boy, am I super excited to get this thing open. So that's what's coming next. Insanity shared by all the Spider-Man universe of villains. This has been a review of Diamond Select's Green Goblin Gallery Edition statue. I hope you love it. I love it. The next thing you're going to see is it hanging on the wall. If you have any comments, you'd like to tell me anything about my stupid voices, whatever it is, just leave it in the comments. We promise to get back to you. And if you would like us to unbox something that we haven't done already and you're interested in seeing, either if you're interested in buying, let us know. We're going to try and pick it up so that you don't have to, and we'll tell you all about it first. All right, that's it. This is Tony the Toy Rat. Out.